Gray. Lamini, Cruyff turn was intercepted. Now Botello Faz trying to slide Mark Bronick in behind. Difficult angle for the teenager. Goes to work on his left. Botello Faz! Brilliant goal. A patient give and go between the veteran and the teenager, and Union Omaha take the lead. One-time finish, tidy into the bottom left corner from Pato Botello Faz. The first goal in the Jagermeister Cup under Vincenzo Candela. He made the run in behind once again. Jauregui. Fountain move, and a great ball into the box for Pepi! Saved by Jensen, but no! A touch from the goalkeeper, but not enough to keep it out. 10-man Texoma are level. Diego Pepi with his third goal in 2 matches in the Jagermeister Cup. Union Omaha stepping up, trying to play the offside trap when they have the man advantage. It's a great run from Pepi. Milanese kept him onside. It looked like Cole Jensen had it covered. One-on-one from a difficult angle. Martinez stands it up, free header! 2-1 Union Omaha. Ryan Becher just can't stop scoring for Los Bujos. His 4th goal in as many starts. And the hosts retake the lead in front of the Parliament. They all count the same. JP Jordan nearly kept it out. Third. Pato Botello Faz ready to charge it down, putting immediate pressure on the visitors. And it does fall to Pato Botello Faz. Unselfish play and rocketed into the roof of the net. The high press pays off for Union Omaha. Sergio Navarro makes it a 2-goal cushion for the hosts. They were lying in wait for Mason McCready to start things from the goal kick. It's Padilla in his League One debut dispossessed.
Been pushed further up the formation many times this year for Pittsburgh. So not hearing his name is not necessarily a bad thing today, just playing a bit of a different role. He's forced to defend here as Ollie Wright just takes it and goes with it, plays it through, flag stays down, chance for Portland! Titus Washington gives Portland the lead! Down a man, no problem. Ollie Wright, Titus Washington, the subs send this crowd into a frenzy.
The 2 players that Bobby Murphy brings on for a moment like this, but this is all about the individual brilliance of Ollie Wright right here to send Suber to his ground. But as he cuts back, all he's trying to do is let from Wright, who's had himself a really good game as a center back role.
Corner brought to you by Toms of Maine. Looking toward that back post. Saved again off the line. Twice tonight that's happened for Portland. Secondary ball in by Garcia. Still loose for Jacquesson. Trying to find the lane. He does it. He scores! Finally! Bertin Jacquesson puts one through. Level at 1.
A weight off the shoulders of Jacquesson. And the Pittsburgh Riverhounds organization as a whole does a fantastic job at creating his own shot. Notice how quickly he moves this ball from his right foot to his left, but that opens up a window. As a number 9, your spatial awareness is everything, but also your technical ability and your quickness to give us a tied game here.
How long will it be tied for? Titus Washington the other way. Cuts it back, has Ollie Wright, lays it off. It's Wright! Tied no longer! Ollie Wright puts Portland back on top.
Coming into this game, Joe, you and I had no idea what it was going to instill, but we wanted goals, and we've got just that. Decision making from Washington to use momentum to his favor, and just understand the back line of the Riverhounds, they're retreating, so that gives Ollie Wright the ability to join the attack.
He is their main keeper, Hunter Morse. Jacquesson looking for his second of the night, and he has it. Calm, cool, collected down the middle, and we continue to go back and forth, level again at 2.
Just want you to notice a surf touch right here from Jnohope. There is a little bit of the extension.
There's a little bit of risk involved there, but if there's going to be a pressing DNA from this Orange County team, you have to have a goalkeeper that helps manage the space in behind, and that's what he does in that moment. It's close with Presthus going in there because there wasn't a lot of pace on it.
Well, could be a chance here for Orange County. Bryce Jamison has scored! Clipping it off the post and in to give Orange County the lead and potentially knocking Oakland out of the Jaeger Cup. What a finish!
It's just tiny little margins for this team, and this is what we've been seeing is that quick vertical transition from Orange County right there, being able to get on the turn. What a great little ball. Off the back shoulder was Jamison, goes on Camden Riley's left side, sneaks in behind, and there's not much room for error on this finish. It's really well done. Spiegel actually cut down the angle quite well with Riley coming back, so you've got to credit Bryce Jamison with the finish. Enough power, but enough accuracy as well.
When it comes to the wild card spots, it's going to be goals for. It doesn't matter how many you concede, it matters how many you score. Nga, another good ball in, and this one headed in. Right on cue. Rafael Jauregui with a big goal for the Independents as they push for the playoffs in the Jagermeister Cup. Former USL Academy man with the Sacramento Republic with what could be a big-time play in the Queen City. Nga, the goal scorer last week. With a big-time stop. We mentioned he was former teammates with Pedro Fonseca, tonight's Gatorade player to watch for Charlotte. Hara had almost 10,000 minutes at that club. Moshobane's curler! Oh, wow! Can't keep that one out. A screamer into the top left of the goal. Charlotte have 2. We saw a highlight reel save from Pablo Hara minutes ago. There is not a goalkeeper in the Jagermeister Cup that keeps this one out. Charlotte fans will have eyes on the rest of the matches, as there's been a late equalizer in the Lou City game, and a goal in this one. Right on cue when they needed another. Charlotte get a third. They have done all they can. 3 goals, 3 points, and a clean sheet, as now the Independents will wait and watch to see if they can represent USL League One in the knockout round of the Jagermeister.
The speed you deserve at EPB.com. Long play, header through, and this one rolls into twine. How did they do it? Gary Bay can't believe it. The Red Wolves are out in front 1-0 at home as we enter the 67th minute. The Largo, Florida native, scores his first of the season for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Oh, baby! Take another look. Floated out front. Mercer puts it there. 3 defenders. He's got 2 draped over his shoulders. Gary Bay is in front of him. Oh my goodness! That's unreal. What a gorgeous.
It'll be Adrián Diz against Andrew Hammersley. He scored 2 games ago in the regular season, Adrián Diz. In stoppage, Diz scores! just beyond the reach of Hammersley. Detroit City have life in the wild card chase.
What an opportunity this.
Cedeno's in swinger. Smith gets a flick on, still loose. Amoo-Mensah! One of the club favorites delivering for LaRouge.
Talked about that near post run for Darren Smith, so important and so crucial from corner kicks, and simply you just need to redirect it into a dangerous area. And as this ball comes,
either that or a goal from elsewhere in stoppage time by Rhode Island. Jnohope. Cedeno delivering back post. Guenzati hanging loose in front. They put it home. Matt Sheldon gives Detroit City more life near the death.
fantastic addition to this game, Matt Sheldon, just with his quality, his work rate, but also the recognition of as this ball comes wide to Guenzati, you need to secondary action and crash towards that far post. Great ball back across from Sebastian Guenzati.
Flipping wide, Ian Garrett. Some space centrally. Twisting Acero and back for Garrett, who fires in across. Tormund's cut out, and Naples nudge in front. Dreamland for Tyler Pasnick.
I was going to mention that with all these changes, there's going to be players looking to prove a point to Matt Pole that they should be getting some more minutes. Keep an eye on the run at the far post here. Tyler Polak had an eye on the runner here and just lost it behind.
Filling the wide spaces now and driving and shuffling. Ball in across Fred Castro would not miss this time. Leo Castro rising highest and raising the bar again. It's level at 1.
Great time to score. Castro making up for those early misses. Thumping header there. He's not going to miss too many of those. Great work down that left side. Polak driving in, as you mentioned. Robles, a little bit of fancy footwork on the left side.
That said, he has taken his game to a special place. The last month and a half, he was giving Obsco Rubenstein a real run for his money. And Siobhan Marsh has the pace to get in behind. The flag is down. Siobhan Marsh still the Jamaican. Siobhan Marsh! Greenville! They are the ones leading the pack now. Siobhan Marsh, the Jamaican, jams one home. And from a goal down early, the Triumph right on track now.
Collier, quick transition. Murphy, Rendon. Rendon has plenty of speed. Hits it across. Williams one time, gets it through. Romario Williams gets the goal for the Indy 11. Let's see if it's rainproof. Time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis. Indy a goal to the good at minute number 38. And Brad, that may have been one of the best times all year where Indy was really able to play to Rendon's strength, his speed down the right side.
Look, he makes stuff happen. And he got the ball in space. He's attacking the defender. You see that he's just backpedaling. He said, all right, fine, I'll get my head up, find a teammate, find Williams. Williams, a great first touch. And then a cheeky little toe ball, getting it through. Sometimes that is really hard to react to as a goalkeeper because you're not necessarily expecting that kind of finish.
Shaves a few seconds there. Lindley, plenty of options to his right.
I think that's a good one. Rendon in space.
Rendon, ball gets through, ball gets in. I think it's an own goal. It'll count just the same. And they will raise the smoke equally as well for the Indy 11. Make it 2 for Indy. And that Jagermeister Cup quarterfinal berth is inching closer for the boys in blue.
Yep. Great switch of attack from Ken Lindley over to Rendon. And Rendon, I don't think he's not going to get credit for, I don't think. We'll see a replay on the assist or own goal, but he just makes things happen when he gets the ball out wide in space. You see a quick touch, prep touch, ball in. Yep, own goal. But once again, you put it in the dangerous places and good things happen.
Rogers. Stauffer. Here's some Indy players asking for an offside. Didn't get it. Left foot. There it is. Tulsa's got one back. And Tulsa allowed to hang around. It's a 1-goal game with 20-plus minutes left to go.
It's just too easy from the Indy 11 back line. They're shifting, they're communicating, but no one's really getting pressure on the ball. And once again, ball gets into dangerous spots, bad things happen. See the replay here. He just dribble in, finds it over to the right. Good ball in.
Jago rolls it out to Adidakun. Michael Adidakun has a man running, plays it into the center. It's in! The crowd erupts as Jacob Green puts Lexington Sporting Club up top.
And listen to this crowd. Absolute scenes in Lexington. A textbook counter.
Lampert. Now to McFadden. Wide to Davila. Evan Davila. Curling ball inside. Punched away. Played back inside. Another body block. But it breaks through. A late answer for Lou City. Jake Morris puts this one back on level terms.
Nothing Thompson can do here. Louisville just peppering this box with opportunity after opportunity. Another incredible block.
Up to Perez. Kevon Lampert sends the ball inside. Trickles over to the left. Serrano takes the shot and scores! Jake Morris laces it. And Lou City come back from down 1 goal.
Mark, that is a wonder hit. That is sensational. Right at the death. What drama we have. The long cross in, the settle, the touch, and the rocket.
Sebastian Blanco will take this. Blanco near the short corner, and it finds some twine! Kevin Hoyos on the board, and Miami FC leads late 1-0.
Goals change games, and that's a really tidy header to make things 1-0 for Miami. We've seen mixed set-piece delivery up to this point. This one is really dangerous to the near post from Blanco. He gets down on one knee and just nods that towards the net. What is this pass? What is this shot? What's happening when this handball instance happens?
Transition here for South Georgia Tormenta. Doyle was wide open, the top of the box. Sharp angle here. Rodriguez gets beat there on the sharp side, and it's 1-1. Tunbridge with the equalizer for South Georgia Tormenta. Lightning strikes here in Miami.
What a finish. Flag stayed down, they were appealing for it, but Tunbridge, he wants it on his left foot. He says, see ya. Skips past the first man and blazes it into the back of the net. Really good footwork from him.
Former player of the year last year for South Georgia Tormenta. And Felipe Rodriguez fortunate enough on the left-hand side. Nyonjo, there's Doyle to tap it in. It's 2-1 South Georgia Tormenta. Doyle picking up the trash and the road team with the lead.
That's a hard one for Felipe Rodriguez. There's too much space at the edge of the 18 here from Miami FC. They're allowing Tormenta time and space to receive the ball, turn towards net, and that first shot, yes, it was stopped by Rodriguez.
10 men of Hartford on the front foot. It's going to be flicked on by Farrell, and the overhead kick is in! TJ Presthus silences Pawtucket with an extraordinary finish. And the 10 men of Hartford have the lead in the derby. How about that? It's an El Clamico cracker. What a finish. On this near side, now Holstead. Fuson, little dink over the top. Ibarra was harried ever so slightly and does keep the ball in for Rhode Island. Shapiro Thompson is on the edge of the area and he scores! A wonderful goal! That's a fabulous equalizer from Amos Shapiro Thompson. Rhode Island are back on level terms and they're back on top of the group.
Fantastic start to the second half here from Rhode Island. Getting themselves on the score sheet in the first 5 minutes. A fantastic worked goal. It's Ibarra who kicks this ball in play when it looks like it was going out. A little flick to Thompson, and he does all the magic here with his left foot.
In stoppage time against North Carolina earlier this season. He goes head-to-head with Siaha and scores past Siaha. Maxi Rodriguez is the man for the big moment again. Rhode Island have turned it around in the derby. They lead by 2 goals.
Rhode Island have done a decent job at ensuring that objective is accomplished and achieved.
Jang playing it across for Diz, who scores for Hartford. What about it? Adrián Diz has rescued Hartford Athletic here, 2-2. And just like that, Detroit could be out, and Hartford could still be very much alive. An incredible response from the 10 men from Connecticut, 2 each.
And now the spanner thrown into the works, and it's Diz way up the field here. He was actually the player who gave away the penalty kick, but credit to him for finding himself.
38 goals scored, averaging over 2 per game, but in this Jagermeister Cup, that scoring punch has just not been there. For Charleston, a 1-0 loss to FC Naples on the road as Rubin plays it in front, takes a deflection, and goes in. Something from nothing, just as we were talking about it. And Charleston Battery strike first at home in stoppage time of the first half, trying to play spoiler.
Well, that's where Jennings has to be. Now, throughout the first half, we talked about him. We talked about the importance that he carries. But throughout the game, at least this first half, he was over. Yeah, even as a wild card team, it's pretty difficult because you have Louisville sitting on 9 points plus 4.
And in front, Charleston make it 2-0, and it's MD Myers, a thorn in the side of the Rowdies all season, may have just put this away for the Battery.
Well, that's it for Tampa Bay. They were in their own destiny tonight. All they had to do is acquire those 3 points, coming here with confidence. Unfortunately for them, Charleston has slapped them twice. Very well elaborated goal here on the right side. We talked about how in the second half they preferred to move on that right side.
We'll have 4 minutes of stoppage time in this second half. 4 minutes to score 3 goals for Tampa Bay. And they get it started with 1. Don't go anywhere yet. It's Joey Skinner off the bench onto the score sheet in the first minute of stoppage time. Tampa Bay has some late life. 2 more and they're on.
It was a wonderful ball from the left side, crossed into the box, and the header is even better. Nothing Samudio could have done about that one, as he was going towards one way and the ball was going towards the other. Here it is. Wonderful ball. Look at the effect. Dos Santos not able to get to his mark. The ball right into the back of the net.
But Charlotte Independence, they got the luck of the draw. They didn't have to play Louisville City as ball over the top. Bijois is onside, and it's 1-0 to Loudoun United here in the 36th minute. Bijois beats the offside trap and is able to get it by Moqueen, and the visitors have the lead.
And just like that, it's a straight ball over the top from Learman. Great touch from Bijois. And then Moqueen, you feel like he should make that save, gets a hand to it. It's not the most powerful of finishers. Sort of hits it into the ground, and that's probably what makes it an awkward one for Moqueen. But not.
And all eyes will now be on referee John Maddow's whistle. See how much further will be added on as Maldonado whips this in. Perez! Oh my goodness! What a strike! He has been waiting for an opportunity like that all game, and in the 13th minute of added time, it is 1-1. Take a bow, Louis Perez.
Yeah, he's had his chances today, but this is all about the quality of Louis Perez. Maldonado hangs it up, he gets headed clear, and it falls, look at it, outside that left foot. Just swazzes it in the bottom corner. No chance for Ryan Jack. One moment of quality, one goal, and now the question.
You have to think that that ball is not going to get touched, and it was played for you, and you're the only person that can score it. And he didn't do it in that scenario.
Joshua delivers. Thomas scores this one. Birmingham Legion have the opening goal, and it's that man again, Ronaldo Thomas, who gives them an early lead.
Yeah, and he's made up for some blushes there, I think. We talked last week, the last match that Legion FC had about, maybe not inverting the wingers, getting guys who can get down to the end line and pitch balls across, pitch balls back, get service in for Damas. Trey Garthen does just that, lays a perfect ball in. Damas does a wonderful job making himself.
Kroll, plenty of space to work with. Boyce, can he bring it down? Yes, he can. McLaughlin leaves it. Anking a chance, and it redirects in. It took a fortunate deflection, but Isaac Anking won't care. The newest member of Forward Madison, brought down on loan just a couple of days ago, equalizes this match at 1.
That's way too easy on the counterattack from Legion FC. You see the players kind of holding their hands up, looking at each other, but listen, that is a fantastic goal from Forward Madison. The ball that goes across from Kroll to Boyce. Boyce does a great job. Boyce does all the work here. Kroll makes the great pass. Boyce somehow is able to level himself out, take a great touch, play the ball, and pitch it backwards to a teammate. And I believe you've got center backs who are coming forward to try and get into this, and they do play quickly. A little two-man game with Pasher and Bofo.
Salcedo scores! What a strike from Sebastian Saucedo in just his second game as a member of Birmingham Legion. That could be a defining goal. 2-1.
Yeah, and Bofo, a relationship with Mark Briggs prior to Mark Briggs brings in the Liga MX player, the Liga MX champion at that, or excuse me, CONCACAF Champions League champion. Brings him in, shows exactly what he's able to do. I'm often a huge critic of short corners, but that is exactly how you draw it up. That is exactly what you want to happen when you have a two-man or 2 versus 1 advantage.
Milanese sharing the ball, trying to open up one of your teammates, but at the same time, in dicey territory. Here's Sordo. Sordo with a shot, ricocheted off the pipe, bouncing in for an El Paso score. Omaha calling for an offside. And a little bit of confusion The Omaha players looking for a flag, and it is a goal. El Paso strike late in the first half. We've brought up Christian Sordo over and over again. The shot ricocheting off the post. And it's Beto Avila.
You have to feel hard-pressed to believe it. This match could be 1-1, so it makes sense why it's right now it's 0-0.
Easily could be 1-1, 2-2 if there's just that little bit of finishing at the end, just that little perfection that somebody wants in it.
A spill, and Juan Tejada pounces. The USL Championship final MVP strikes again here in this Jagermeister Cup. And Colorado Springs Switchbacks in front 1-0.
And that's just a forwards goal right there, following a shot. Not a good spill by the keeper right there, but a good forward, follow your shot, one-touch finish in, 1-0 Colorado. And those are the chances you need to finish.
Of course, Fjellberg trying to find a chance to shoot on his right foot, and it bounces up on Seeger. Tejada was there for the rebound, and you mentioned it, just pesky all the ways around the box. That's where you want to be if you're a forward. Those are the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. And that was a great shot. Bar down for Colorado Springs. Quincy Hierman with a beautiful strike. And he finds some very important fans in the crowd. Switchbacks lead 2-0.
And what a strike it was. Comes off of nothing, a throw-in. Comes off the throw-in, little lazy defending, and he puts it in the top corner. Watch this finish. It's just a little lazy by Texcoma, a little off a throw-in. Touch here, boom. What a goal.
Here, Hanya again sends the ball centrally to Tyler Clegg. Clegg decides to shoot! Oh my! The center back with a spectacular shot. And Switchbacks FC make it 3-0.
And you can see as soon as that ball comes back to him, he wanted to shoot it right away, took an extra touch, looked up, took a little closer, keeper's not set, puts it low into the corner. Great finish. And as it comes across, you can see him. As soon as it's here, you knew he was going to hit it. I think I even said, please don't hit it. And then he took a little touch. You could see it. Touch there, boom. What a finish.
And for Tyler Clegg, he opens up his account for, again with Seeger, who's given up the ball today. Now this is Hierman, he loads up! And the brace is Quincy Hierman's.
And what a strike again. 2 highlight goals, unbelievable on his left foot. Hits it so clean, top right corner. Seeger doesn't even know what to do, just stands there.
Quincy Hierman now with 3 goals in Jagermeister Cup play. And here again, just a bad giveaway. Lacroix was first to it. As Hierman picked his head up, he knew exactly what he was gonna do. And this strike from distance, a phenomenal one. And Quincy Hierman working his way in.
With New Mexico since coming over to Dennis Sanchez's club. Is it over here in this instance, and San Antonio FC on the counterattack. That ball's driven in, it'll land to Agudelo! Tamakis can't keep it out, and Juan Agudelo puts SFC ahead in the 8th minute.
And the celebration just as good as the goal. I am so here for it. Agudelo, man, that was a goal that I didn't even think stood a chance. That opportunity, it didn't feel like it had enough pace on the ball. Just sneaks by the center back. Let's have a look at it here. He sends it in, barely trickles across. He just can't quite get it. And it's that one touch here from Agudelo really makes him pay. You can't give Agudelo a wide look. San Antonio, of course, bringing that physical mindset, as you would expect.
Maples. Oh, he gave it up. Agudelo can put it away, and he does just that. Juan Agudelo's got Bryce and San Antonio FC in the driver's seat as they look to advance through to the knockout round.
absolutely on fire tonight. He made it look easy, like it was nothing, just another day in training. It's a beautiful service in for Mitch Tainter. Nice backspin is what stops that ball and creates problems for the defender. A beautiful touch and a quick release there from Agudelo. Puts Tim Backus in shambles.
Well, he loves this Jagermeister Cup. That's his third. McCauley. Noel. Here's Gloucester. Cross. That lands down in front. Here's Pondeka. He never pulled the trigger. That chance for Valentin Noel is good. Noel breaks up the shutout in his New Mexico debut and puts the visitors on the board here in second half stoppage time. It's 2-1.
Not shocked at all there from Noel Valentin. Great work. I mean, he's
intended for Lindsay, but Cronali was there to break it up. Noel. Zico Bailey. Service into the box. That's dangerous. A chance! And New Mexico is leveled! Coming back from down 2! And who else but Dayon Harris in his return from ACL surgery? What a moment! And New Mexico United has evened this up at 2 goals apiece.
And not only that, it was a really quality goal. Off the volley, pretty much vertical to the ground, just beauty. As you can see here, ball.
Maybe slightly deeper than he's used to. He's normally an out-and-out left winger. Here's Jack Gurr. Options at the far post. That's all the way there, and it's into the back of the net. Michel Benitez flies in at the back post, and Sacramento have an early and precious lead. He grabs his second goal in the competition, and a vital one for Sacramento.
Eric Seha tried to go down the pitch, taken away by the Crispin Kelp. Beautiful feed and a ton of room as he goes top shelf. Bang! Monterey Bay FC out ahead 1-0 in the 8th minute. What a start to this Jagermeister Cup match for the Crispin Kelp. A beautiful score over the top and a delicious feed down across. A second look at how it came together. 9 points through 4 matches. Monterey Bay and Sacramento Republic entered this nightcap 6 points each. Sacramento Republic playing right now. Antelope Valley, oh baby, what a response! Lights out, it's 1-1 in California in our 9th minute. Immediate, resounding response on their home turf to the championship side, Crispin Kelp. Martinez to midfield. Ortiz floats this across into the wing. Antelope Valley fighting his way along the front of the area, fires the long shot and strikes the ball into the twine. 2-1, Antelope Valley leads at home.